Welcome back to Naysmith Gaming. I'm the Naysmith, here to give you a game to enjoy, specifically Wrath of the Righteous. Today, I'm going to finish up the... Today I'm going to return to Kenabres by going through this...
I'll watch your back.
Okay. Through this last section of the maze.
The spirits guide me.
And then doing a boss battle, and then
I hope you appreciate this.
oh, there was a little bit more in here.
Save
Or
the last one for me.
if I'd remembered, I would have done this first and not on the previous episode. So see, she has a cold iron rapier, so she can actually so she can kill these things.
No glory without risk. The inheritor, guide my blade.
Okay, a Dretch has damage reduction 5. I do 1d8 plus 3. It has 18 hit points, so let's use cold iron.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay. Disable iron just in case. I have cold iron as well, so let's see.
Do not hold back.
I wanted to study target first. Okay, let's slumber that one. Okay. Sela can now coup de grace. I'm gonna see if I can just start calling it finishing blow, because to put it simply, it is not actually a blow of mercy. It is a
You won't survive me.
is anything but that. Oh wow, it actually managed to hit. The standard monster's claw bite routine.
Strike as one.
Let's flank.
Wide open.
Some potions. Diamond dust, that's good. And it's cheap. It's worth more than its weighs. So I'll try it. Especially when the corpses litter around the summoning site, the cultists did manage to summon a demon in the end. Oh yes, let's fill up some of these. I'm a frontline, so I could use a potion. See if I could use a few potions. Oh yeah, let's give her that's. Actually, no, let's give her. Potion of Enlarged Person.
Godspeed.
Praise Iomade! And the demon kills him. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less effective than you. Wow, it really wants me to be able to read that. But I, your master Savamalak, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger, starvelings of the dark. Submit to me. No, we are the descendants of crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal of their memory. Hasilla. So apparently Hasilla is a servant to that demon, and not the other way around, so they're summoning their master. Make an example of one of them, and the others will obey. Or so they hope. Oh, that's disgusting. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. Watching from underwater as I see them fall to their knees. I hear their fangs tearing, sloshing of blood. They're fighting over the meat. My companions are writhing in agony. Hunger is turning to rage. This winged demon is trying to bind me to its will. No! I will seize the light. I master my rage. And my scar bursts open. What are you? Destroy this vermin! And now runs away. He's already wounded. Wenduag, kill. Oh, there she is. I am no longer your slave, Hostilla, but I will gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose in where it doesn't belong.
The heartbeat quicken your blood.
Okay. Wenduag is a neutral evil with 9 fighter 1. Could have sworn I leveled her up with 9 hit points.
Endure this.
Well, that's that solved. Let's take a 5-foot step. Bring Hostilla into range for Light of the Angels. Can I charge? Yes. Can I slumber her? Not anymore, I can't. It's worth a shot.
Make every strike count.
Level 6 Inquisitor, I'm at level 2. This is a boss battle. Ooh, Protection Judgment, okay. Do Divine Zap.
The lights take you!
I needed 19 to hit her? Oh, this automatically hits. Okay.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, so I don't have that great of accuracy with land against her, but
Attack!
Into the fray!
You won't survive me. We shall overcome.
The Inheritor, guide my blade!
I'm just chipping away with Camellia and Lan right now.
Endure this!
Almighty Savamalak, your faithful servant invokes you now. Demons, protect your mistress.
Let me draw the first blood.
Okay, a closet is not that powerful. They have damage reduction 5, fast healing, and they are good or cold iron. Oh, they are fast. Let's slumber that one. Let's kill that closet.
Count.
You know what? Let's just kill the closet. Because it was on 1 hit point. Smite evil.
The light, take you!
And guess who has a cold iron rapier for a finishing blow?
The world in crimson!
Hit saved.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, she's still my study target.
Do not hold back.
Into the fray!
I'm so glad I'm maxing out my armor.
Strike as one.
Though I'm rolling terribly with everyone except Lan. Oh wait, never mind. Celia just got a good roll.
The spirits demand your blood!
Ooh, that almost hit.
Endure this.
Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
Technically in first edition, Azamar is, outsider. With the native subtype.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained.
I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
Leading by example. The Iomedean way.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
Stack the wound. It's like it was never there in the first place.
It's gone. It was just there, and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
I am a cleric.
If
Paladin
he
cleric.
had been marked by the Abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this Uplander. And judging by the smell of his blood pouring from his chest, the demons will be able to find him wherever he goes. And they'll find you too, Lan.
So you've been serving Sabamelech this whole time?
Better to serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neithers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you. CyberLink is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then... once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans. Yes. Hosilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry. And she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live, and gain the power to change everything. CyberLink tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way.
Well, you certainly managed to change yourself into a monster, though that's not everything.
Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal, no better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
A toxic view on things.
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduag.
It was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered, and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neithers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neithholm. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
Interesting, the the cultural differences in their terms.
Do you think I like looking at you, Uplander? I'll just wait till you're asleep, and then I'll slit your throat. No matter where you are.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
Chief still appears flanked by mongrels. By Neithers. The journey's taking its toll on him. What shish? Turns out old Hole Run isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. Should have listened and sent a patrol down here. How could you miss a nest of demons beneath Kenabres? How's the leg? Let's burn this place with holy flame. Overrun with demons. Might be able to save them. Might be meaner than they were before. Act the fool, suffer the consequences. Suffer the consequences. Wenduag, how could she? What should become of us? Need to look after the young. Don't know what they'll be like when they come to, but look after them, chief. Let's get out of here. Always looked up, huh? The cultist dispatch.
Let us press on.
Okay, let's do some looting.
We march ahead.
Oh, wait, no. Now I know there's someone I can sell stuff to,
Our path leads.
but I'm not going to do anything about that yet. Keyword yet. Let's get to heavy encumbrance. All these items I was ignoring before. And then I will not leave. Let's trade. Bulk selling, all that. Marching Terror is a decent one, but it does negative damage, and it's a rather weak save DC. Actually, I think I will keep Marching Terror. Actually, no, I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna keep one of the Masterwork Glaives. Because one of the heroes I get at the end of this, for Act 2, is going to get a, is a Cleric of Shellin who uses glaives. Oh, composite longbows. Those are valuable, but, grab all those potions. Let's just get a whole bunch of gold for all that stuff.
I will guide us.
And now let's go upstairs.
While the survivors wander the dungeons, the battle on the surface rages on. The warriors of Kenabres are trying to defend the wardstone, but their strength is flagging. Their resistance is valiant, yet it will all be in vain if no one rises up to turn the tide.
Together we stand.
Ooh, there's a battle up here. A half-orc. Armor adorned with Iomede's golden swords. Basically the paladin goddess. Basically, Erebeth here is a leader. Freezes when she spots a Nevia. They need to work on modeling that Erebeth side of the HUD.
The goddess, Nevi, I'd almost lost all hope.
Everything's fine, Beth. I'm here. I'm here. This here's a new friend. He rounded up those of us who survived the fall and led us up to the surface. Without him, we'd never have made it out. Let me introduce you to my wife, Arabeth Tirabade, head of the Eagle Watch.
Until the army arrives, I'm the temporary warden of Kenabres. And you're just in time. As you can see, we're in the middle of a battle. And thank you for getting Anevia out of there. The Grey Garrison. Until recently, it served as barracks for the Crusaders, but it's now been taken over by cultists. Very good. Report to me in full when we get back to the Defender's Heart. It's our temporary headquarters. Right now, the most dangerous cultists are here. The ones occupying the Grey Garrison. Most people in Kenabres think that the children of the First Crusaders are simply a legend. Other people say that the day you emerge on the surface heralds the start of the end of the world. I'm not superstitious, but the situation is apocalyptic, all right. Having a living legend on our side can't hurt.
Come on, living legend? A walking folktale, maybe? I just need to make sure I don't turn into a running joke.
When the demons attacked the city, their main target was the Wardstone. I trust I don't have to explain to you what the Wardstone is and how important it is to the Crusaders. We must retake it at any cost, or the fall of Kenabres will be the beginning of the end of the Crusades, and with them, the rest of the world.
Same year, World Wound opened when Erupton died. I want to say that Skari killed Baradin, but
I see that you have
I don't know for sure.
Journey to the surface. You need to rest. But there's a lot riding on this battle. I have no right to command you, but I'm asking you to help us. The city's gone. Most of the defenders, including the Dragon Terendelev, fell in the first few hours. The civilians either fled or died in the chaos. The place is overrun with cultists and demons.
Don't talk like that. Kenabres hasn't fallen. Not while it still has defenders like you and me.
Sweet words don't change the grim truth.
No, she's right. Thank you, Knight. Until we no longer have the strength to hold a weapon, until Iomedae abandons us, we will fight for Kenabres. The Wardstones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Wardstones keep the world wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Kenabres obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the abyss. The demons have long laid siege to Kenabres, but this time, their lord Dascari appeared in the flesh. He ripped the Wardstone from the ground and hurled it halfway across the city to here. I thought the stone was destroyed, but it seems all is not lost, yet. Dascari has gone, but the Wardstone is surrounded by a horde of those creatures. What are they going to do to it? Nothing good, that's for certain.
But how did he do that? He's a demon! The Wardstone should have burned his filthy hide!
It should have. But what happened, happened. We don't know why. That's the spirit! You, take Anevia to the rear! The rest of you with me! Lord Horgus Gwyrm, forgive me. I did not realize we had civilians among us. My people will escort you somewhere safe. To the extent that anywhere in Kenabres can be said to be safe right now.
Okay, so I'm just gonna follow them.
Fighting spirit is the one thing that we've got plenty of. Actual fighting power, that's not so great. Fighting know-how, even worse. But fighting spirit, at least we're rich in that.
That stings, Lan. You carried me through that dungeon. You and Sila's armor class.
For Iomedae! For the Queen! Kill the beast!
Oh, those are masterwork?
Godspeed.
They will break against our resolve.
Okay, this is an argument against,
The light take you!
this is an argument for real time, to speed things up. I can see a point to both the combat methods.
You won't survive me.
Turn-based is allows more tactics, but real time is faster, a lot faster. The catch is it's really hard to do spell casting properly in real time mode because of the delay or usabilities. It's mostly just click and kill the enemy and hope. For boss battles, turn-based is good, but oh, this is another argument for it. So he's trying to recruit one of our guys? Really? Run him through right now.
Defeat is not an option.
I saw him looking around like that.
Do not hold back.
You are today's sacrifice!
Into the fray!
Strike as one.
The light
Go for their head!
take you! The inheritor, guide my blade!
Just a little more.
Oh, that's a high roll.
Attack!
Alien, go over and loot those guys. Oh, that's the recruit who betrayed us. Let's make him move into a point-blank shot range now.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
see this through. I'm all ears.
Okay, let's quickly snag all this. Bunch of scrolls.
I will not falter.
And let's spam some 1d6 healing.
Together we stand.
Why can't I,
You can trust me.
We march ahead.
Okay, wait, there it is. Okay.
What's this? Do we have guests? Just in time. The place is a bit of a mess, and I haven't even poured the blood into the goblets yet. Why don't you... Oh! What an unexpected surprise! Staunton, my little sweetheart. Long time no see. I've missed you so much. Have you missed me? Admit it. You missed me terribly.
Minago. You again, you wench!
Minago, the one who... Be careful. She's one of the deadliest creatures in the whole demon horde. She was once responsible for a massacre in Kenabres. She must be back to finish what she started.
Does he know me? Staunton, darling. Tell them all how close we were.
That wench?
Okay.
She's the one who led me astray. She's the reason my life has gone to the abyss. She's the reason why Dresden fell.
A variant succubus of sorts.
Oh my.
Or a succubus-type
Like
demon.
butter wouldn't melt.
The Litus are
What I remember is how eagerly you would run to our trysts.
of that
How
nature.
You begged to see me again.
Only
How you promised you'd do anything I asked. By your own free will, you said this. And now you claim that Dresden fell because of me. No, no, my dear. That was entirely your own doing.
only of all vices instead of just
I'll
lust.
beat your lying lips into your filthy throat!
Now, Staunton, don't say things like that. Not about these lips, the ones you kissed so sweetly. Staunton, dearest, don't you love me anymore? Remember how good we were together? I was so hoping that we could patch things up.
I'll kill you!
Simple Dimension Door probably could have done it.
Do not waver!
Okay, there's enough people here. I'm going to say...
Endure this!
Make every strike count.
Meditate on your mistakes. Might make you feel better.
I'm gonna re-enable turn combat.
Well?
Okay. Everyone is healed up, so let's
The mongrel.
so let's advance. My vision darkens, my knees buckle, struggling to keep my balance. Voices, screaming, whispering, cackling, threatening, pleading for help, shrieking curses and taunts. The illusion passes.
Congratulations. You made it all the way here. This is it. Your precious wardstone. But what are you planning to do now, I could kill you where you stand. But wouldn't it be nice if you could die in battle like heroes? No. I want you to die in despair, scrabbling around like rats in the blighted ruins of your city, blind and broken, your flesh scabbed and seeping, and every moment knowing precisely what was done to you.
A torment demon, I see.
Except that's how we've been living for generations.
There's no soul that can resist the temptations of the abyss. Even a stone can be turned. I'm not joking. Your precious wardstone, weakened from the injury inflicted by Discari, has almost succumbed to my charms. Soon the whole barrier around the world wound, the gift of your useless goddess, will be a weapon of the abyss. Just a little more and boom. Every city with one of these eyesores stuck in the middle of it, from Kenabres to Nerosian, will turn into smoking craters, and all the mortals into red sludge beneath our hooves. So you have a choice. Especially you, my pet. Kiss me on my dainty hoof. Pledge your loyalty to Baphomet. And when the world falls, its ruins shall be yours. You've already forgotten me. You mortals have awfully short memories. Even shorter than your little lives. Staunton, sweetums. Don't you want to introduce me to your friends properly? No? Well, I'd better do it myself. I am Minago, Lily-2 and faithful servant of Baphomet, and leader of his armies. The city is mine now. I'm just starting to settle in, get things just how I like them. But once I'm finished, I promise you, the results will be simply to die for. And it was such a charming little place until you sullied it with your presence. It had such lovely boulevards, quiet and shaded. You took those away from me, and I shan't forgive you for that.
They've done much worse things than spoil the promenades. All the people they've killed.
Yes, of course, you're right. I grieve for the common folk as well. Well, quite what am I doing to it? Probably the same thing I did to many of your comrades. sweetly and tenderly persuading it to abandon the mortals and join our side.
Prepare to fight so that...
Death Demon, we won't let that happen. I skipped through a little too quickly there, sorry. Wild Rage. That's more fully fledged, more conscious. I'll reveal the light of heaven. Your victory dance is a little too... Your victory celebrations are a little premature, Demon.
Hey,
the choir repeats them.
Didn't you tell us that heaven had turned its back on us and no one would come to our aid? I'm done with this shit! I only followed this hoofed menace because I thought the Crusaders had it, and there was no other way to protect my family. But now I see that there is hope. I won't bow before these heinous idols ever again. If they kill me, at least I'll die a decent death.
Yes! Return to our side, friends! Have courage! We will welcome you back, and heaven never abandoned you, no matter what this deceiver told you.
A web of shadows.
Cut out your heart.
Unraveling.
We'll see how tough you really are. We let you
At the touch of light, at the touch of truth.
Again.
We will prevail.
Okay, I am no longer able to charge because of fatigue. Let's slumber that cultist. No effect. Alright, let's perfect strike Minago. Let's disable that. And just I need a 20 to hit her, okay. I did heavy damage to Camellia. Let's stop fighting defensively for now. I still need a nat 20 to hit, so let's fight defensively after all. $309. A hit point total of, yeah, no, I can't hit that. Or at least I can kill those cultists.
Survive me.
Whittle her down.
This was unexpected.
Minus 27 and my... How is she not dead?
Do not hold back. Strike as one. Hold on, just a little more.
That's it. I'm tired of playing around now. You want to know what will happen when I'm done with the Wardstone? Here's a little demonstration.
I know a hopeless boss fight when I see it. One feeling I'm supposed to lose. Companions wince in pain, but it's nothing compared to what I feel. Thousands of voices once again burst into my mind. Moans, screams, and sobs. Your evil spells won't stop a righteous army.
Yes. Keep telling yourself that.
Unbearable walls scream. My vision goes dark. As long as I'm not in a random encounter map, over encumbrance means I can drop something and come back to pick it up later. Okay.
Praise Iomedae, you woke up. Healing your wounds was easy, but you were unconscious for so long, I was starting to worry we'd lost you. We couldn't stand up to the demoness. Her spells were too strong. It's all right. We'll handle it somehow. You blacked out, but Staunton and I managed to get you here to the Defender's Heart. It used to be a tavern, but now it's our headquarters. We're gathering our forces here, and we're preparing to strike back. Demons have been filling Kenabres with their spies and infiltrators for a long time. Unfortunately, I don't have enough people to attack the place right now. At least not blindly. I'd be grateful if you snuck in there and scouted out the situation. But just scouting. Don't be a hero. Bad, but not hopeless. We're constantly getting news, and new sources of resistance keep springing up in the districts where everyone seemed to be dead. The survivors are gathering here. You should see them. Their faces, their eyes burning with determination. The city is destroyed, but our resistance is not broken. We will keep fighting. You heard what the demon said. They're going to desecrate the Wardstone and blow up the whole barrier around the World Wound. That would be an even worse disaster than the World Wound's expansion before the Second Crusade. Not only Kenabres, but every city with a Wardstone will be destroyed, including the capital. We can't allow that no matter what. We will retake it, even destroy it if we must. Iomedae's gift must not become a weapon of the Abyss. The Wardstones are a gift of Iomedae. Created personally by her herald, a mighty angel, and a general of the celestial armies. The Wardstones keep the World Wound from expanding. They stand along the border of the territory controlled by the demons, creating a barrier to keep them inside. The Kenabres obelisk was the first to be placed. It is the key to the whole barrier. We cannot leave it in the hands of those monsters from the Abyss.
I think I already asked that before while we were still in the Grey Garrison.
First of all, we need to decide what to do with the stone once we get it. What I'm about to say is classified. A traveler came to the city recently. A blind elf calling himself the Storyteller. He insisted he be allowed to examine the Wardstone, and he raised the alarm when his study was finished. Even before the demon attack, he had found some damage or flaw in the stone. Prelate Hulrune dismissed his words as nonsense, borderline blasphemy. But between you and me, the Prelate's opinion isn't worth much. I think the Storyteller knew what he was talking about. We could use his advice right now, if only we knew where he was. I remember the Storyteller spent a lot of time talking to Staunton, a dwarf from my unit. You saw him during the demon attack. The elf asked him about the history of the Crusades. Maybe the Storyteller told Staunton something about where we could find him if anything happened. There's another problem.
After the attack, the demons began to gather their forces at the Grey Garrison. It'll be even harder to take them with a head-on assault. But I once heard soldiers talking about a secret entrance to the garrison. The trouble is, I have no idea where to look for it. While you explore the city, please keep your eyes open, in case you find something we can use. And one last thing. The Eagle Watch has lost a lot of soldiers recently. Some were killed, but others simply haven't been seen since the attack. In the chaos that is now Kenabres, it's next to impossible to confirm anything for sure. One of the missing fighters is Janna Aldori, a new recruit in the Watch. She got along well with Sela, and she often went drinking with her. I honestly thought Sela and Janna had died together. But now Sela's returned with you, and there's no sign of Janna. If you learn anything of her whereabouts when you're out in the city, please report back. May the goddess help you. We're still fighting, which means that Kenabres still hasn't fallen. If you come across any groups in the city that can fight, send them here to the Defender's Heart. We'll need every fighter we can muster for the final assault. Yes, one more thing. If you're in the area, check out this address. It's our house. Mine and Anevia's. Well, it was our house. If the building is still standing, open the hidden compartment in the kitchen. It's filled with supplies for a rainy day. You can take whatever you find. You have more need of it.
Okay, so I get to level up? Okay. I should probably sell a bunch of those scrolls of Inflict. Because about the only thing I would want... Okay. Bunch of stuff to sell. Okay, level up time. First, let's level up Sela. Okay, I'm thinking of making her a ranger, or maybe a slayer. Mostly I want to get access to, oh, nope. To Slayer talents, or to a Ranger talent, to a Ranger combat style. Basically, a rank of Ranger with Demon enemy would give Sela a decent bonus against quite a few enemies that we're going to be facing. However, a third rank of Paladin, for now, will give Divine Health, basically immunity to that, or of Courage, basically immunity to Fear, and a Mercy, which is incredibly valuable. A couple levels of Ranger will, for the combat style, will give sword and shield fighting, which basically means I can take shield bash for her, and allow me to cheat her low dexterity. And get 2-weapon fighting on her anyway. I'm gonna max out her religion. Actually, no, I'm gonna max out her world knowledge. Give her weapon focus. Long sword. Because an extra +1 to hit is fatigued. Oh, it's definitely fatigued. So much causes fatigue, and that's so crippling. Let's boost Camellia. Let's her alignment is officially undetectable. I'm not actually making her a cleric. It allows her to take it despite it's undetectable. It does not allow her to take it under undetectable, therefore she is not lawful, but she is evil. She is similarly forbidden from monk. Hey, let's make her a spirit hunter. So extra hex is not a feat that I can get access to, or that they allow. Let's check her spellbook. Okay, let's level up Lan. To make him a Zen Archer. Let's see, I can make him stay a Zen Archer. Currently, he makes a fairly decent cleric once leveled up a bit. A fairly decent cleric for spell casting. I'm gonna once he's got a few levels of Zen Archer anyway. Okay, now he no longer provokes attack of opportunity. Attacks of opportunity. Oh, she follows the green faith, okay. It wants me to take another level of Paladin, except I want to take my next level of Cleric. Selective channel. That's good for me. Take a look at my spellbook. A single magic weapon spell because I want to use I may need to use that. And that is it for today's episode. Thank you for watching, everyone, and have a good day. This is Naysmith, signing out.